Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another Destiny 2 video, and today we're actually starting a brand new series on the channel that I'll be uploading once every single weekend. Now I know today is Saturday, but in the future, moving forward, I'm going to try uploading these videos on a Friday so that I can help out a lot more people. Basically, this series is the best weapon loadout that I could recommend for the specific map that weekend. Now of course, this week's map is the one that is Leviathan themed, and here is my loadout. So we have the Antiope D at the submachine gun primary slot. This thing is not only visually beautiful, but it is absolutely incredible for 1v2s and 1v3 clutches. I call it the king of clutches because this thing seriously shreds people. It's got ricochet rounds and kill clip. Kill clip is fantastic because after a 1v1 situation, you can reload and then get bonus damage for the second and third individual. At the secondary slot, we have the Uriel's Gift. It has high caliber rounds, which is perfect as it makes all of your opponents flinch, and the range on it is absolutely incredible. It actually can keep up and compete with a lot of scout rifles at a far distance, so that's just incredible. And then finally, we have the main ingredient fusion rifle that was notorious in the Destiny 2 beta for being absolutely broken and having incredible range, and that indeed has not changed much coming into the full release of the game. I actually have a clip later on with this weapon that was probably going to blow away a lot of you guys. It was a 3-piece and the third kill was just insane, so you guys will see that a little bit later on in the video. But I like this weapon loadout a lot because it has every single range covered, and not only that, but every single range you have the best weapon in that class. So the Uriel's Gift is great to medium to long range, and it basically slays anybody in that range other than super long range, which, you know, scout rifles do dominate. And then of course you have the Antiope D, which covers anything short to medium range. It's deadly accurate, and like I said, has that kill clip perk, which just makes this weapon fantastic for clutching up rounds in Trials of the 9. And then finally, the main ingredient is a good balance. It's right between the Antiope's optimal range and right between the Uriel's Gift optimal range, so it sits right in the middle. If you end up getting heavy ammo, you'll be able to kill multiple people in that pretty far medium range, which is absolutely great. This clip right here is actually coming up at a perfect time. This is the one doorway that I seriously think you should never challenge with this weapon loadout that I'm recommending. A lot of the times, right in this position that I was standing in right there, there will be about 3 or 4 people with Mitas or scout rifles, and they'll be team shotting the shit out of that. And obviously with the Uriel's Gift, you're just not even going to have a chance to compete. Now I pushed that doorway just because I'm a very risky player, and also I was playing with people at the time that I was confident that could win the round even if I die. So that's just the playstyle I run. But if I'm going to be smart and recommend to you guys what to do in these situations, then that is not one thing that you should do. In every other scenario though, the Uriel's Gift is absolutely perfect. Like, I don't know any other lane on this map that the Uriel's Gift lacks range. Like, I think this one right here, this lane that I'm in, I believe this is called the patio side where the bomb is. This is perfect for the Uriel's Gift. This is the optimal range. You got high cal, so you'll be able to flinch anybody with a scout rifle looking at you. It's just perfect. And inside, you know, SMGs dominate. Like this place right here, I always pull out an SMG and I tear through everybody here. So if you want to use this loadout but aren't exactly sure where you should use each of these weapons, I would recommend, as a general, very general rule of thumb, that the Uriel's Gift should be used outside and the SMG inside. Of course that does vary, but here's the fusion rifle play that I was talking to you guys earlier. I got a nice 2-piece, and then we got the 3-piece in air that was absolutely filthy. I was a one-shot the entire time to make matters better. So one thing I wanted to touch on really quickly is where you can get all 3 of these weapons from, because a lot of you guys have been commenting that in my top 3 best weapon loadouts. So here we go. So the very first weapon, the Uriel's Gift, can actually be gotten from a regular legendary engram when you're decrypting it with the Cryptarch. And then finally, you can also get this weapon by ranking up engrams from failsafe on Nessus. So go ahead, collect materials and collect tokens on Nessus, return to failsafe, hand them in, level up, and you might get this weapon from there as well. Next up, we have the Antiope, the primary SMG. This is something that a lot of people actually are looking for right now, but don't actually know how to get. So you can get this weapon from gunsmith packages. So hand in all your weapon parts, you know, dismantle stuff if you want more gunsmith reputation, and then hand it into him, and then if you're lucky enough, you can get it from him. Finally, we have the main ingredient, the most OP fusion rifle in my humble opinion. You can get this from ranking up the Vanguard. So go ahead and get Vanguard tokens, hand them in to Commander Zavala, and then he might drop this for you if you are lucky. So that is how you should should get all 3 of these weapons if you so desire to get them. And the final thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is these types of videos in general. A lot of people that, you know, are kind of self-proclaimed good players usually, you know, kind of shriek when they see these videos, and they get a little bit mad because we're kind of recommending loadouts. Not just me, other content creators. We're recommending loadouts that are quote-unquote, you know, the meta or OP. And at the end of the day, if you're a good player, it seriously doesn't matter what your opponent is using. You should be able to outgun them with raw skill alone. If you guys have the same weapon, it seriously doesn't matter. It's the best man wins. So I don't understand why so many people get mad at these videos. It's honestly just a recommendation to those people that are struggling in trials. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it on the video. Drop a like for the new series if you want to see this every single weekend. That would definitely make my day. Subscribe for more daily Destiny 2 content. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.